A portable car jump starter is a compact and lightweight device that allows drivers to start their vehicles when the battery is dead or weak. The best portable car jump starters offer high peak amperage, safety protections, and built-in LED lights for emergency situations. With a portable car jump starter, you can avoid the need for another vehicle or professional assistance to jumpstart your car, saving you time and money. They are a reliable and convenient solution for drivers who want to be prepared for unexpected battery failures. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. NOCO Boost Plus GB40. After using about a dozen jump starters in the AutoGuide garage, we think the NOCO Boost Plus GB40 is the best jump starter for most people. It's priced about the same as competing models, but is smaller and better built than any other jump starter of the size that we tested. The clamps, in particular, are great, even better than the GooLoo's. Weak clamps that don't open wide enough can make it impossible to clamp onto a hard-to-reach battery terminal. They also use the same universal connector common across other NOCO products, so you could mix and match if you needed to, although you'd drop the amps with longer cables. There are other little details that make the NOCO easier to use than other jump starters. It turns on with a single short press to the power button, as does the flashlight, which cycles through multiple on and emergency flashing cycles. Other units require assorted long and confusing sequences of presses, which might protect against turning on accidentally, but is a hassle when you actually need to use it. Like every other lithium jump starter we've tested, it has reverse polarity detection, alerting you if you connect the clamps to the wrong battery terminals. The NOCO Boost X GBX45 1250, a 12V portable jump starter, is an extremely powerful, versatile, and reliable tool that can jumpstart a wide range of vehicles. It can be easily stored in a car trunk and is always readily available when needed. The high peak current of 1250 means it can jumpstart even large vehicles with ease, 6.5-liter gas and 4.0-liter diesel engines. It also has a built-in safety system that prevents overcharging, overheating, and reverse polarity, providing added protection for both the device and the vehicle. NOCO has turbocharged its charging ability to fully charge in 48 minutes or get a jump start out of it in just 5 minutes. Other features include a built-in LED flashlight and a USB charging port. The heavy-duty clamps are color-coded for easy identification and coated with a rubberized material for added grip and protection. Number 2. Clore Automotive Jump and Carry. If you ever have a tow truck jumpstart you, or see a jump starter being used at a garage, odds are it's a Clore Automotive Jump and Carry starter. Since 2001, the Kansas-based company has been making portable lead-acid battery, like car batteries, jumper and booster packs that can hold up to heavy-duty use. They also make the professional solar line of automotive battery products. The Clore cranks at 425 amps with 1700 peak amps, and can turn over larger, high-compression engines like diesels. Lithium-ion jump starters often won't work with completely dead batteries, but this style has no trouble with that, and can even do a little charging of a flat battery. Clore Automotive uses a specifically designed performer battery for the JNC660, which is designed to provide extremely high power output, extended cranking power, and a long service life. By far our favorite feature are 46-inch, heavy-duty #2 AWG copper insulated cables with industrial-grade hot jaw clamps. Compact jump starters tend to have small, weak clamps and cables only a few inches long. While it's not as modern as other jump starters on this list with no USB outlets, the Close has a 12-volt power output to power a variety of accessories. There is also a voltmeter on the front so you can check the status of the battery inside the starter. Clore's JNC660 is a good choice for anyone who wants to be able to start multiple vehicles, needs a jump starter that will stand up to rough conditions, has hard-to-reach batteries, or needs to be able to start in extreme weather. Number 3. Gulu GT3000. We've tested a literal pile of jump starters in the AutoGuide garage, and after testing, the Gulu is the one we use most often when we have a dead battery, which is distressingly often. At 9.06 x 3.94 x 2.12 inches and over 4 pounds, it's a lot chunkier than most of the competition, but it's in the more powerful 3,000/600 peak/starting amps range, with a 84.36 Wh battery. The GooLoo Jumpstarter also has the best battery clamps this side of the NOCO. They are bigger and open wider than others. In fact, we discovered at least 3 brands used the same, small, completely interchangeable clamps. This may sound like a small detail, but we've jump-started a lot of engines with portable jump starters, and small clamps can be a big problem, preventing you from getting a good grip on the dead battery. We've also often used the USB and USB-C charging ports, which are behind a protective rubber shield. Our biggest frustration in testing is the flashlight, which requires a stupid 12-second press on the power button to turn off. The included cloth carry bag is also too small, and the clamps tend to stick out. Those are minor complaints, and we usually keep a GooLoo jump starter in our emergency kit. Number 4. Michelin XR1 Power Source Jump Starter. The Michelin is a jack of all trades and master of none. Despite using an AGM lead-acid battery, it only makes 1000 peak amps and 300 cranking amps. The air compressor is slow, drains the battery, and users report it tops out at about 50 psi, far short of the 260 psi gauge. The power inverter is good for 200 W continuous and 400 W peak, on a stout 25 amp circuit. Recharge time for the main battery from flat is 15 hours using the onboard charger, or 12 hours from the 12V plug. If you understand its limitations, though, it's cheap for a 200 W power station, and has household, 12V, and USB ports, Bluetooth capability, onboard storage for all its many cords and hoses, and a 1-year warranty. Users' reviews are good enough for us to recommend it, and it's an interesting alternative to carrying multiple devices. Number 5. Viking 1700 peak and portable jump starter. Harbor Freight's Viking house brand of jump starters has a lot of fans, and the 1700 amp model goes head-to-head with the Clore JNC 660. It's even called out by name in Harbor Freight advertising. It claims several advantages over the Clore: a 22,000 mAh lead-acid battery with 500 cranking amps, 5-inch longer cables, and a USB port. You pay for the additional capacity, both figuratively and literally. Depending on sales and discounts, it usually costs more than the Clore, and it weighs over 25 pounds. We also don't like the big ears it has for cable storage, which make it harder to maneuver, and are more likely to break off in very cold weather when plastic is brittle. The Viking jump starter measures 14.0 x 16.0 x 4.0 inches, and we like the 2 AWG leads and ultra-bright, 5-mode, 6-LED array. A recessed port for charging the jump box from the wall outlet is a nice touch, and a master disconnect switch ensures there's no power to the jump leads when you don't want it. It's easy to take tools back to Harbor Freight stores for replacement, but you've only a 90-day warranty to do it in, which is the biggest advantage that the Clore has over the Viking. There is a larger 800 cranking amp model available for heavy-duty applications. Number 6. NEXPOW G3000, a battery starter. We've tested a literal pile of portable lithium-ion jump starters in the Auto Guide, and with a few exceptions like the great clamps and terrible flashlight on the GooLoo, there isn't much to differentiate them. The NEXPOW model G3000 amp is a minimalist variation on the theme, slimmed down to the basics: indicator lights, some USB ports, and a flashlight. Fortunately, all of those work well, although it has the same low-quality interchangeable cables and clamps as Amazing and other brands, indicating they are all probably made by a few factories and styled and branded for the sellers. The NEXPOW jump starter promises a 2,000 a peak burst to start engines up to a claimed 7.5L gas or 6.5L diesel, but in our experience you should cut those numbers in half. It did start a 3.0-litre gas engine with a very low battery for us, which is about all we'd expect of it. The NEXPOW jump starter uses an 18,000 mAh battery with a shelf life of up to 2 years, and doubles as a powerful battery pack with USB Type-C support and Quick Charge 3.0. It also charges up over USB-C, which is very convenient. It's rated at a wider -4°F/20°C to 140°F/60°C range than most jump starters, but again, we wouldn't expect much from it under about 15 degrees Fahrenheit. It's extremely light and compact at 9x 3.4x 1.2 inches, although the fitted, zippered case takes up a lot more room.